All right, everybody. Good evening from Hamburg here at Howie Field for girls lacrosse here on WNY Athletics. Tonight we have the Hamburg Bulldogs and the Frontier Falcons, a crosstown rivalry here in conference number one. Leading this conference is Clarence are 10-0, Lancaster 10-1, Williamsville East 4-2. Then you got Frontier and Hamburg 7-2, 6-3. So this is a big game here tonight. Joe Daniel here. We got Francis back. Happy to have you with us. Frontier 7-2. For Hamburg, they're coming off a 16-12 win. They've won 2 out of their last 3. They've been on quite a roll here as they just beat East Aurora 16-12. And then for Hamburg, they're coming off a 13-7 win at Niagara Wheatfield, and they are on a roll as well. They've only lost the 2 games here all season. So we're going to have a great game tonight. We've got some high-scoring offenses, especially for Hamburg with Charlie Hunter. She can really score. Abby Cousins can score. Milena Vassallo, watch her. Taylor Rakowski, she's a great goaltender. And then for Frontier, number 2, Maddie Hayes, Emily Josker, Maddie McDonald, and Megan Singer and Abby Krause, just to name a few players that you're going to hear tonight on offense and on defense, along with everyone else here contributing tonight for their teams. So Hamburg is in their gray jerseys, gray shorts, and Frontier and the Falcons in the good old black and blue. It's good to be back in Hamburg. I grew up here. Lived in Hamburg for 9 years. I did not go to Hamburg. I did not go to Frontier. I'm a St. Francis boy, but happy to be a part of my first Hamburg game here with WNY Athletics tonight. Alongside me, Francis Beck here is producing. Pat is on camera. We're going to have an analyst here in a little bit. She is running late, so I do apologize if you get tired of hearing my voice. I may as well feel the same way. So we're just going to get started in about a second here. Rebecca Galanti is the head coach for Frontier. Dan Dreyer is the assistant coach. And for Hamburg, head coach Tom Ryan. Nikki Rakowski, also one of the coaches here. And Bob Tulowicki is the assistant coach. So like we said, this is a Conference 1 matchup. Hamburg coming in at 45 goals scored, plus 14 on the year. Frontier, 27 goals on the year, minus 1. Just at a powerful conference here. Williamsville East really strong here. They're 4-2, but they've got a good team. And then Lancaster 10-1, and Clarence. Lancaster 50 goals on the season, only 10 against, and Clarence 43-9, and respectable here. So big matchup here as it's going to determine some playoff implications down the line, especially with both teams being game back, as we only have a few games left in the season. Before we start, real quick here, Frontier. Their next game's on the road at Williamsville East, and then Williamsville North, and then Orchard Park, Wasena East. And we'll get to Frontier in a second here. Nichols, Lancaster, and Grand Island, 3 straight on the road for them. All right, so what you've come to enjoy tonight, girls lacrosse on WNY Athletics. Francis Beck and Joe Daniel here, Francis producing, and we are ready to go. And the Bulldogs have won the faceoff with Cousins bringing it up, quickly getting it up to Charlie Hunter. Hunter finding some space, dangling through her defender. She's behind the net, still has the ball, trying to get a pass in front. Quick look. Here's a shot. Oh, and a great save. Cousins, and a save by Dreskowicz. So a good look here off winning the faceoff for the Bulldogs. So Frontier's goalie bringing the ball way up. She's not even pressured. And finally gets it up. And that's 15, Paige Zitnik. And Zitnik over the line here, midfield. Now around the 30. She's on the far left side. And quickly gives it up as Frontier and the Falcons look to set up their first chance here on offense behind the net. Trying to find the cutter, and that pass could not be complete to Varendas, and the Bulldogs pick it up, and they're going to quickly on the attack. That pass a little too strong from Stewart, and a loose ball picked up by the Falcons. And it's played back to their goalie. Quick pass up. That was strong pass up to Singer. And Frontier trying to get something going here on offense. Ball's on the far left side with McDonald. And that's Maddie Hayes, number 2. Her pass a little too strong. Couldn't be controlled by the Falcons. Goes out of bounds. That one went off the stick of Kraus. So the Bulldogs on their first possession here got that good look. And Frontier with Lauren Dreszowicz had a big save. So the goalie again here, Taylor Rakowski. Trying to pick it up as Hamburg. And the puck's going to go out of bounds. And could not be controlled by Forrest. So that's Maddie Hayes behind the net. I do apologize, that's Josker behind the net, number 6. And they're going to reset up, and that pass just too strong. Goes on the ground. It's going to be a loose ball. Hamburg trying to pick it up. And it's going to be a whistle here. And possession's going to go to Frontier. I apologize, a possession to Hamburg here. Ball knocked out of bounds. And now this time, possession to Frontier. As we go through the night, talk about some of these outstanding goal scorers for Hamburg. Some high-level points being put up here by their offense. As Frontier tries to set everything up here on offense, get their first shot on net. And it's pressured, and that's Kraus who had it. Gives it up. That's number 5, Ziglicki. She's got it, trying to go 1v1, drops it off. Good defense by the Bulldogs, keeping everything to the outside. Here's a look for Frontier, and quickly attacked, and a foul. As that was a strong take by Maddie McDonald. No score here, almost 4 minutes into this first half. There's a shot, a score. And a nice shot here. Frontier gets it on the penalty shot. And Maddie McDonald gets on the board. So 1-0's the score here. And got to be careful with those penalties. It can lead to a good chance, and McDonald puts it in. So 1-0's the score. And we'll mark that off for Frontier with McDonald getting the goal. And we'll take a look here. McDonald coming into the game, 14 goals on the season, 6 assists. She's got 14 goals on 15 shots. That's quite the stat here. So she gets the first one. It's 1-0 Frontier. And Josker here taking a face-off for Frontier. And taking a face-off was Charlie Hunter. Now Hamburgs wins the face-off. And here they come, trying to set everything up here on the right side. Ball behind the net. Here's a good look. They were looking for Bella Giardina, and that ball just went a little awry, and it's going to be Frontier's ball. So Ziglicki gets it up. She's pressured. Ball around midfield, and it's in the stick of number 20, Varanges. She gets fouled. And let's see whose ball it's going to be. Nope, Frontier's ball here. Off the foul from Hamburg. Varanges. Another whistle. No, there's no whistle. She's going to keep going here. Here's a good look for Kraus. Kraus drops it off. There's a shot and a save. Loose ball and a nice save. Josker had a good look. And a great save by Rakowski. So finally, the Bulldog get it up here with Jill McDonald. McDonald's pressured. She gets through about 5 Frontier Falcons players. Now she's over midfield. Still has the ball. She's got a lot of room. Tough pass, got a person open. Oh, what a great look. Oh, and a great look there by number 12 for the Bulldogs. And it's Mia Sirianni. Bulldogs behind the net, and that pass gets stolen. So Sirianni almost tied it up for Hamburg. It's a great pass. Frontier bringing it up here. Maria Thiessen. Thiessen on the right side. And now finally behind the net to Hayes. Hayes trying to get something in front of the net. And they're going to swing it around. Left side with McDonald. And the Bulldogs playing some great defense here. The only goal off that penalty shot. And that was from McDonald. Here's a good look. Oh, and a save. That was a great shot from Ziglicki. Now Frontier still battling for it. And Hayes. And we have a whistle. All right, so where's my sheet here? All right, Amber Hill has joined us. Amber, welcome. 1-0's the score. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. All right, so we got a 1-0 score here just off McDonald for Frontier. Trying to get a good look here. The pass in front. Ball's loose. And Frontier able to control that with Singer. All right, so what do we see the Hamburg defense here? They've been pretty stout the first few minutes. What about this look?
It looks like they're playing really tight man, and that was a very hard check right in the sphere. So they're going to be setting up an 8-meter here.
All right, the only goal was off that penalty shot. So you have to be careful where the penalties, because this is what that is, right?
Yep, this is an 8-meter penalty shot.
All right, this looks like Maddie Hayes with the shot.
Right from the center hash.
Oh, and Hayes
save.
gets a good look, yeah, and Rakowski with a big save. So that's the second time tonight where Hamburg got caught with that penalty. And I've seen that a lot where, you get that penalty can lead to a lot of offense.
Oh, absolutely. It could be a game changer, and then when your goalie steps up like that and makes a huge save, the momentum looks like it's going to shift.
So McDonald has the ball, springs it on up, passes it on up, and that looks like I apologize, can't see the number on the right side. Got a good look here, cruising through the middle. That was a nice play by Vassallo. Now behind the net, and a good battle. Frontier's going to take that one away, and that was from Weiss.
Yeah, great clear, great job by the Frontier defense getting it out right here.
So Frontier with Varane just had the ball knocked out. Hamburg's going to get the ball.
Yeah, a couple checks out of bounds. That'll happen.
So, Amber, you play goalie at Niagara Wheatfield, and you also went to Syracuse.
Yep, played goalie at Syracuse University and did a couple stints pro. Just recently played pro in the Athletes Unlimited League this past summer.
So McDonald has the ball, brings it on up. Nice pass here. And cruising through the middle was Cousins, but the ball still in with Hamburg as they set up their offense here. Hamburg, we talk about with their offense, we can get into the stats throughout the night, but they got some players that can really score some goals.
Well, I'd like to see Hamburg put some in the back of the net here. They got great ball movement. Off-ball movement looks great, too. Everybody's moving and cutting through the middle. And we're going to have a whistle. Not sure what the call was.
Yeah, it's going to give Frontier the ball back with Truskowicz. She gets it on up.
Great clear.
And there's Singer. Singer's got it. Looking for someone, and they do. And that's McDonald, the goal scorer.
Yeah, great transition through the middle. Oh, and a great check from behind.
Yeah, we've seen some great transitions, just finding some space, but it really gets congested, when you get in that 1/3 of the field there.
30 yards is not a lot of play for 14 people.
No. They sure do get up there quick. The boys and the girls, it's impressive. So Frontier they got some good looks here. That's Varangis has it. Trying to get something going back on the stick of Varangis.
Yeah, it looks like they're spreading it out, and they're going to be calling the play right now.
Try to hit a cutter through the middle, right?
That's what it looks like. It looks like they could also be setting it up an ISO from behind. If these 2, 5, and 7 move, and it could be a draw and dump right there. Yep, there we go.
All right, so Kraus dropped it off here. There's McDonald. The Varangis trying to go 1v1. She gets double teamed. Back out to Maddie McDonald. In a very good defensive first half here.
They're playing very good, tight defense. Oh.
And I think we have a foul. The ball did go in the net.
Well, at the high school level, it doesn't count. Now,
doesn't
if we were
count.
at college, that would definitely count.
Oh, it would?
Yes.
Yeah,
they just count the goal.
So, but the penalty would go away, like nullified like in hockey, right?
Yep, like we're just, goal counts, and we're going back to the center circle for the draw. But in high school, we're going to redo it.
So is that a big adjustment when you get to college?
It can be. Or you're just happy to only have to do it once.
Well, they're going to have a penalty shot here. Oh, the pass just went off the stick here, but Frontier still got it here with Singer. Singer and McDonald really had the ball a lot tonight. Loose ball, finally corralled here by the Falcons. And the one thing that I've noticed here, just, both teams just taking their time, getting a good look.
Yeah.
Here's a good look themselves. Oh, and a tough hit. And
cross-check right in the chest.
And that's going to be a foul, right?
Definitely a foul. It's going to probably be center hash from the looks of it. Yep.
Yep. And that was with Josker, so.
That was a tough hit.
It's a shot and a goal, and Josker scores. So Frontier leads now 2-0. We'll mark it off with Josker and Emily Josker. So both goals the same way. There's a penalty in that area, and they take advantage of it.
Well, it's very difficult when you are coming in from the center hash. As a goalie, as a former goalie, I can't stand to see it on the center hash. I want to see it on the second or first inside to give me a little bit more of a fighting chance with an angle.
And with that, it depends of where the foul occurred. Is that what it is?
Absolutely, yes. So she nailed her right in the center of the 8-meter. It's going to go to the center hash.
So Josker gets the goal, and she's going to take this face off here. 2-0, 12:46 remaining here in this first half. A very good defensive first half.
Yeah, they're holding them in there.
And Hamburg's going to, let's see if they're going to win this face off. Ball still on the ground. They do. Great play there by Vassallo. She corrals it. That ball was bouncing, now still on the ground. That's a good hit by Josker. So great battle in the midfield.
Yeah, they're fighting for it. Oh.
And a whistle here. Frontier's going to get the ball. And Josker has it. Everyone's got to get reset up here.
Yeah, so she's not allowed to go. So the defense that committed the foul there, she has to wait until the attacker moves her feet to go. That's why he blew his whistle the second time there to reset that penalty administration up.
Maddie Hayes working down there, and it's taken away by Hamburg.
Oh, and Hamburg's transitioning,
opening
up that space.
They feel like they got some advantage here. Coming in strong, that's Vassallo on the far right side.
They're definitely not man up in this situation. They have to wait till their low middies get in there.
Here's Giardina, and up top to Cousins. You got Stewart up there as well. So great job by Frontier getting back. It's outstanding defense here by the Falcons. The Bulldogs have struggled here in the first half to get any cutters to find that lane.
It looks as though they're playing some kind of backer zone. But now that Hamburg's out, they're kind of out of it.
So with the ball right now is Cousins. Cousins trying to find some room. Cuts the net. Cousins shot.
And again, we're going to do it again. Because there was a foul on that. Looked like it was shooting space on number 8. She's going to go to the first inside hash.
So here's a good chance here for Cousins. Here's Cousins. Oh, and a great save.
Oh,
did it go in?
It did go in.
It did go in. I do apologize. I thought they saved it, so Cousins gets the goal. They take advantage of the penalty. And for Cousins, she's had a great year. So let's take a look here with Cousins. 26 goals on the year on 33 shots. That's a very good high percentage, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I've heard her name mentioned in the circles in Section 6. So she's doing very well for herself.
So that makes it 2-1. And Well, there's been 3 goals in the game, and they've all been the same way, just penalties in the box, and both teams taking advantage of it.
Yeah, both teams are playing pretty hard in-your-face defense.
And pretty good defensively here. Goals against. Frontier's only getting up 28 on the year. Hamburg 31. They've been around here. Frontier only 27 goals on the year. So for Hamburg, they got that advantage here.
Yes.
Now here comes a look. They got a pass in front. And it went
that's
in. Oh, it went in. A pass that was going to the front of the net
The pass
finds
counts.
its way in. They're trying to find Sirianni, and Frontier is discussing what happened, but it's 2-2. And they're going to give it to Sirianni. They're going to say it deflected off her stick. So Sirianni thought she was going to have a great look in front, ends up deflecting it in.
They weren't sure exactly what happened. I got to tell you, as a goalie, when you're not really tracking that ball and it kind of deflects in off of a pass or maybe it takes a bad bouncer, those are the worst.
Well, and how about this? Amber, the last 2 goals have been goals that we didn't think went into the net.
Yes.
It's just, you never would have thought that one, and then we thought we'd have saved him from Dragic.
This is a hard angle. It's a hard angle to see from.
All right, so 2-2. Hamburg quickly gets back in here with 2 quick goals. And Frontier getting their chance here on offense. It's quickly knocked out. And they're going to resettle the ball here.
Yeah, these refs are going to let him play from the looks of it.
And Kraus has it, and Josker now. And passes it on over to Zignickley.
Yeah, Hamburg looks like they're not playing very tight. They're going to let him work the outside here.
I did a boys game at Lockport, and I was asking the color commentator that had shot clock. What do you think for high school sports?
I think we should bring it down.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should definitely have a shot clock because that is something that high school players have trouble adjusting to when they get to the college arena there. It's difficult when you only have 90 seconds. And now with the new women's rules, when they regain possession after a shot, it only resets to 60.
As Josker has it. And you realize how long 90 seconds is.
Yes, it is a very long time. But when you're able to hold the ball for 3 minutes, that's even longer.
So Singer has it. Passes it on up to McDonald. McDonald's got a goal here. Trying to find some space, and she gets denied. Going to pass it on up to Varanges, so now behind the net. And that's with Zignicki. Because when they're on offense, they have to be trying to attempt to shoot the ball, right? Or can the ref blow the whistle?
The ref can blow the whistle if she takes a hard hit in the inside.
And they're going to blow it there.
Yes, it looked like from this angle she took a hard hit to the chin. Anything to the face or the neck is an automatic yellow card. But again, it looks like she's letting him play.
So Kraus started with it, and it's backed up. Here's McDonald. McDonald's finds some space. McDonald shot, and it just goes wide.
Yeah. She had a clear look to the net, but it looks like she didn't release that fast enough.
And that's going to give the ball back over to Hamburg, the Bulldogs, with Pavlovich. And in the goalie stick with Rakowski. Here's Jill McDonald. McDonald gets by one defender. That was Kraus. McDonald still has it.
Frontier's pressing pretty hard.
Oh, they nearly throw it away.
Oh.
And they do. That pass from Stewart. They're able to get it back, though.
Yep.
Stewart stayed with it. Now behind the net.
They're going to look for the slow break here from the midfield, see her coming in from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Hard defense there, though. She wasn't able to get that look off.
And Cousins gets the ball knocked out of her stick. And it'll stay Hamburg's ball. And waiting on the ref here.
Oh, she's going to put her on the dot. But it looks like something else is happening. Oh, we've seen that before all through the seasons now that they've put the dot back there.
So it looked like they called a foul.
Yeah, yeah. But you can't ever tell where the dot is because, unfortunately, sometimes maintenance doesn't paint it correctly.
Here's Hunter, lead and scorer here for the Bulldogs, who has it. And a whistle.
Looks like we have a shooting space call was the signal, but she's going to put her out on the 12.
Charlie Hunter, 37 goals on the season. Hunter, she's got four goals on her. Hey, we're still able to control this now, trying to find the cutter. Ball's loose, and that's going to go into stick of Cousins. Cousins trying to get through a couple. Takes a shot, kind of backhanded, and another whistle here.
Yeah, it looks like it was a cross check through the sphere. Goalie made a great save on that one. Again, we're going to have to do it over.
All right, here's Cousins' shot.
Great
and
save.
A great save is right.
Textbook, right straight down to the 5.
It looked like she tried going 5-hole. Now a whistle and a foul against Hamburg, as that was Singer who went down hard. On that, a shot from Kraus trying to go 5-hole there.
Yes. Hey, this goalie looks like she drops pretty fast, so I don't know if that was the best decision.
So Morgan Massey having the ball here and gets it on up. That's Ziglicki. She's got some space on the right side. Tracked down by Perkins. And they're going to set up behind the net. Got Hayes in there, and looks like we have a whistle.
That was a hard cross check to take.
I tell you, both teams are very tough when you get inside that box area.
They are definitely protecting their critical scoring area. Nobody is allowed in the house. So it looks like it's going to be second inside.
It's a shot, a great save.
Yes.
That was a nice shot from Maddie McDonald. This time she could not get it in as Rakowski coming up big.
And now you're going to see Frontier push them this way for the press. Yep. She's going to push her right to the sideline. Here comes the double. And the triple. Yep.
Yeah, Giardina gets knocked down from Ziglicki. Now a whistle. As bringing the ball up was Josker.
So he's going to reset it because they're not acknowledging the whistle like they do in college.
Interesting.
Yeah, so in college you can just keep going. Oh, and pushed her out. Yes. So in college you can just keep going on the whistle. Here in high school you at least have to pause on the whistle and acknowledge the ref.
So Hunter pushed out Josker. So you can't push someone out.
You can't. Well, you can't push anybody, period. If there's an extension with your stick, that's an automatic call.
It's amazing because I go to Bandits games and the rules are so different.
Well, that's box lacrosse. That's a lot of different.
The game has changed over the years, I'll tell you that.
Oh, 100%. When I played, we didn't have boundaries.
Oh, my goodness. The hits you used to see in the lacrosse games in box, jeez.
Box is my favorite.
So with the ball here is Varanges, and she's going to get everything set up. McDonald's got some space. McDonald's shot. Oh, and a great save again with the stick for Mikowski. McDonald's had some good looks.
This game is going to come down to goalies.
The goalies have been strong. I mean, I know Frontier gave up the one goal, just a weird deflection.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the penalty shot, we've seen a couple of those goals out of the 4 in this game. So I can tell that's Maddie Hayes because she's had the ball a lot behind the net, hasn't she?
Yes. It looks like it's going to be running through her, and he's got to show her where to come in.
So we talk about positions here on offense. We've seen Hayes behind the net a lot. Is that basically where you're going to see her, that type of player? Right? Some players play in the same area.
Yep, you can run her through X. Yeah, it looks like she's more comfortable back there feeding the ball. Some players like to feed right and work their way from on top, just like right now.
So Singer's got it. She's triple team, gets knocked down. Did she fall? Yep. Nope. They're going to blow a whistle. Yep, it looks like she's a little banged up here. There was no call on the original one. She gets up, which is very good. Hopefully she's okay. Ref's going to take a look for her. 2:47 to go in a fast-moving first half. 2-2 is the score. Frontier got the first 2. Hamburg scored 2 goals very quickly. Amber, once you got here, with Cousins and Sirianni with that very bizarre deflection.
I think I was the lucky charm.
The Bulldog faithful are happy you're here. All right, so Jill McDonald has the ball, and she's going to get it over to Perkins. Here's Morgan Perkins. She gets pushed back. And they're going to try the other side with McDonald. McDonald gets it up. And here come the Bulldogs.
Great transition by Hamburg.
On a nice strong hit with the stick, I should say. Josker knocks it out. And Josker chased around from Vassallo. And Frontier's going to resettle the ball, and finding some space is Zitnik. And look at Zitnik go on the right side.
She's got to get into that offensive 30 to avoid some hits.
Yeah, both teams just really strong in transition, with speed.
Yes. Well, you got to avoid that press.
So here's Frontier trying to retake the lead after having the first two. Kraus has it and gets it on up. That's Singer. Back behind the net with Hayes. Off the pass from Kraus.
Yeah, it looks like they're in a very loose man situation, but they're closing it up as soon as they come into that 8-meter.
Yeah, we're not really seeing many cuts here through the middle.
No, I think what they're gonna do is give it a little bit of a rest. Again, there's no shot clock here.
Just take
so
your time.
Oh,
that
defense.
ball's knocked out as McDonald had it, and they're able to re-get it back here with Josker, and they're going to reset up with Hayes. Here's Josker.
We got a minute left here in the first half.
Josker and McDonald have been very strong up at the top of the point. There's Hayes. She cut, able to corral that pass.
That was a good decision to pull it out.
Frontier getting a good look. Cutting through the middle, another hard hit.
Yeah, right on top of
And
the
that
head.
looks like a penalty. Kraus found some space. Quick timeout here from the ref.
Yep.
So one of the rare times we've seen Frontier really find some space to get into the middle, but again, there's a foul.
And usually you're gonna see that happen between these types of teams that are very strong.
So here's Kraus. Kraus shot, scores! And Kraus puts it in on the penalty. And it's 3-2 Bulldogs with under 40 to go. That was that was a great shot.
That absolutely was. The goalie just couldn't make that first step over in time. And that's hard when it's off stick side from the looks of it. She looks to be right-handed, left-handed. Oh, she's right-handed.
Yeah,
when you put it non-stick side, that's tough for a goalie.
Yeah, she pinpointed that corner exceptionally well.
She knew where she wanted to go.
Because you have to think really quick there, right? On those types of shots, like you got to know where you want to go because you got players coming at you quick.
Well, typically attackers know exactly where they want to put the ball. They've done their scouting, especially when you have teams that are of this caliber.
So there is scouting like that in even this
100%.
level. Yes. All right, Vassallo has it, under 30 to go. She's got Josker on her, and another whistle.
Looks like a cross-check situation, and it's going to be a self-start.
So Hamburg under 20 to go. Ball's loose and taken away by Frontier. It was Zitnik. Zitnik gets it knocked out of her stick. That was a great job by Hunter. And finally corralled by Paige Zitnik. 2 seconds to go. And that'll do it for the first half. So Charlie Hunter, who is the top goal scorer for Hamburg, she's not scored tonight. And it's 3-2 at halftime. So I know you got here a little late, but from what you saw is really what we saw in the beginning of the game. So tell us what you saw, how great defensive both teams were.
Oh, they're both, like I said, it looks like Hamburg's playing a little bit of a loose man, but as soon as Frontier's coming in that 8-meter, they're decking them pretty hard, and you can see that with the amount of penalties that we're seeing on the 8-meter setups. Down here, it looks like the same thing with Frontier, but it looks like they're playing a little bit more of a backer zone in that they're leaving one girl sitting there on the 8-meter ready to double as the ball's coming in. Both tough defenses.
All right, so it's halftime here, 3-2, Frontier with the lead. We'll be right back here on WNY Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Look, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, this is Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF and...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, welcome back here. It's halftime, 45 seconds ago. Joe Daniel here and Amber Hill talking goalies during the break. We'll have you come in with us. So, all right, so goalies, you know how strong the boys and the girls are and how you have to be crazy to be in the net.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to be lacking a little something to want to be in that net and seeing, this little hard rubber ball thrown at you. I mean, it's not as hard as a baseball. It's not as hard as a field hockey ball, but trust me, when that ball hits you, it stings just a little bit.
So I have actually had a lacrosse ball hit me in the eye when I was in 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, I swear. It's like one of those lasting images. I don't know what I was doing. It's in the basement. You know, like when you're in 5th grade, we had the plastic lacrosse net, and a ball hit my eye. And I don't know if there's any lifelong damage, but I know how hard it hurts.
You still have your eye, so you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, but I can tell you, it was not fun.
Yeah, I've had it hit me so hard that, the imprint of the ball where it says Noski is in my leg. Like, you can read it on my leg.
So, Amber, we said you're a goalie, Niagara Wheatfield, and then you play goalie at Syracuse. You also coach, and a lot of experience. And she's also a referee. So, when she's explaining a call, don't disagree. No, the refs are always wrong, but she is a ref.
We are not always wrong. I'm not. How about I'm not? I'm one of the good ones.
That's the fan in me. You know what I've noticed with refs? The home team, if it's a call against them, they always boo the refs.
Absolutely.
Everything. NBA, lacrosse, of course they're going to boo. Like the Rangers a couple nights ago, of course they're going to say it was a goal.
Right. Here's what I'm going to say is they always let them play. But the second your kid gets cracked, what did you call that? You just got to make the call.
Hopefully one day I'll be a parent and understand that. All right, back to live action. 3-2's the score. Frontier up. And Hamburg will start with the ball. And bringing up ball was up with Vassallo now behind the net. You got Abby Nickel behind the net.
And it looks like we have a really active goalie here in Frontier coming out of the net and trying to make that cause turnover.
So you got now Nickel and you got Cousins in there, and the ball's behind the net. And it's Cousins. She's got Josker on her, looks like, on the far side. All right, then that's number 9 with Cousins. Taking her time. Oh, and a good cut. But picked up by Frontier. Trying to find Nickel there.
Yeah, but it looks like it's defensively, it's coming out, and they're going to have to put her on the 8-meter, and it's going to be a whistle start there. Yeah, 4 meters away, ladies.
So the foul went against Hamburg. And that's number 5, Zignicki, who has it. And strong hit there for Zitnik.
Yeah,
ball's loose.
That was an intense cross-check. Like I said, the refs are going to be letting them play.
Yeah, you had mentioned that at halftime, and, we said, they're blowing the whistle when they absolutely have to in this tough rivalry game with Stewart.
Yeah, you in a game like this, you definitely want to let them play. But there's that fine line, right, because we don't want, as refs, to let the game get out of hand and chippy.
And remember, we're teaching these girls, habits, too, if they play in college, right?
100%.
So Vassallo has it behind the net. Trying to get something set up here. The ball's loose on the ground. Hamburg's able to corral it. Nope, no, they're not. Ball's on the ground.
Frontier picks it up.
Yeah, Frontier had it for a second. Good job by Hamburg. Vassallo has it, and then she gets knocked down, and going to be a whistle. I'm going to reset it here with Melina Vassallo.
Now, remember, anything outside that critical scoring area, outside of that 12-meter, is going to be an automatic start for them. They can go whenever they want. It's only on the whistle in the critical scoring area that they have to, they have to wait for the whistle.
It's a lot of rules to remember as a ref, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I have my rule book in my bag right now.
Are the rules ever changing where, they made updates up in?
Every year there's about 5 to 10 rule changes to make this game, quote, more efficient and faster.
Here's Nickel. Gets it behind the net there with Giardina trying to find a space in front. Hamburg now cutting through the middle, trying to find something. A lot of movement here on offense for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of off-ball movement here. That's what's going to
Here's a good look and a great save.
Yes.
That was a nice shot from Vassallo, finding some space in the middle.
Oh, and Frontier's having a hard time bobbling this ball here.
And Drasagic here has been very good here in this game as Frontier brings the ball up. And now we got a couple players on her as Singer. And she's going to drop it on off to Zidnik. Zidnik's got nickel on her.
Hamburg is running this full field press right now, and it looks like Frontier's having a hard time getting over into their offensive 30. And they do, and they're probably going to run it through X just to get a little bit more coordinated.
That was Thiessen who had the ball, and Hayes behind the net. Seen her a lot in that area tonight.
And there's the slow break from the top. Oh, she didn't hit her.
Try to find Ferenges cutting through the middle. Hayes still has the ball behind the net.
Yeah, it looks like they're slowly setting it up.
Here's
ISO.
Hayes. Hayes shot and a goal. Woo! What a play by Hayes. Man, she is not the tallest, but she used her small size getting through that small area, and a great shot from Hayes.
It's those tiny little players that tend to slip through there.
So Frontier has made it 4-2 with Hayes. I've got it as her first. They've got it as her second. So, but nonetheless, it's 4-2.
And you said Hayes is one of their leading scorers?
Well, let's take a look at here at the pamphlet. Get the right one here. So in regards to Hayes, Hayes has got 11 goals on the year.
Okay.
So she can score. She also got 13 assists as Hamburg has the ball, bringing it up. And now in the stick of Giardina. Knocked away, and a whistle against Ferenges. So again, in this tight area, there's those penalties.
It looks like they're setting her up, though, on the 12.
So Giardina drops it off. Trying to give the give and go back to Giardina and just went over her stick. Hamburg doing a good job keeping that ball in.
Oh,
and it's just going to go out.
Change of possession.
Yeah, Nickel couldn't keep it in. But great effort nonetheless. Look at that pressure on their goalie. It was a great play by Sirianni.
Yep, now you're going to see the press.
And that press almost led to a turnover. Thiessen has
It might right now.
Yeah, the triple team.
Yes. Very difficult to work through, but it looks like they're getting the call. Yep, and automatic start.
And do they have any time where they have to get the ball over?
They do not. Not at
Not at this level.
Not at this level, unfortunately. It hasn't carried down yet.
Again with that rule, right?
Yes.
Here's Zidnik has it on the left side.
Well, it makes it difficult for officials that, coach high school and college because they're subtle, but there are a lot of different rules that apply to both levels.
Now Frontier trying to do something here with Kraus. There's a good look. Shot. Bounced wide and went right to the goalie. It was a shot from Josker. Almost went off a Hamburg player, but.
That was a great save. That was a good handle by the Hamburg goalie.
Yeah, Rakowski. And another whistle.
And it looks like it's going to be Hamburg ball. Yep.
And Hamburg's going to have that. Looks like Perkins who has it. And plays it back. Hamburg's going to try to find some space. They do. There's McDonald.
Right through the middle.
McDonald, and she's going to get fouled. Got hit so strong, the ball came out of that stick.
Yep. That was a tough hit to take, too.
All right, so McDonald has it, and with Charlie Hunter, she's been quiet tonight. Frontier doing a great job on her, though.
Oh, great face dodge. Fortunately, she's going to lose the ball.
Yeah, she gets it right back. Here's Hunter. Shot.
Oh,
She
wow.
scores.
What a
Wow,
shot.
that was a great shot. I said she'd been quiet all night, and she finds some space, gets the rebound, and Charlie Hunter makes it a one-goal game.
She must have heard you.
18:01 remaining here. Well, with Charlie Hunter, 37 goals on the year. She's got a lot of shots, 62 shots on the year. By far the leading shot taker here, almost double with Abby Cousins, and those two players hit the ball a lot.
Oh, wow. Well, she had a great handle on that rebound, and that makes it a little difficult for the goalie to read when you're having the rebound and you're keeping your stick high. But it did look like that she went the 5-hole on that shot, and the goalie just wasn't able to get down fast enough.
Well, we've seen a great game tonight here with Hamburg 6-3, Frontier 7-2, and we got a 1-goal game. Frontier getting off to a good start, up 2-0. Hamburg battled back. Frontier got the next two. And I'm sorry, Frontier got the next two. Then Hamburg has made a 1-goal game. All right, here's Hunter. She just scored. Getting chased down by Josker. And looking to set it up.
Oh, turnover and a
ball
check
knocked,
to the head.
Yeah, it was knocked away. Vassallo had it. There was a foul.
Yep. She's going to set her up on the 8-meter, and she's going to go on the whistle, and she's going. But now we're meeting that press again. And it looks like the refs are starting to call it a little bit tighter.
So Zitnik has it. Kraus is on her. And off the restart. And another foul. And this one looks like it went against Jane McGowan, Amber.
Yep, and she's going to bring her right back to the spot of the foul and let herself start.
So they're going to try it again with Zitnik. Her pass. And finally controlled in by Thiessen.
Again, this press is so hard to beat. They can't outrun this. They got to pass the ball, and now you're looking at almost a double team, if not a triple.
Yeah, making him go backwards here with Weiss. Yeah, that free space we saw in the first half, that is gone. And there is Singer. And finally, Frontier able to set something up with McDonald.
Yeah, in a press like that, you got to get rid of the ball quick, but you got to know where you're going.
So you got Hayes back there and Kraus. Kraus gets fouled, and apparently they did the flag there.
So the flag is considered a held whistle. So
okay.
She had the opportunity to score, but he didn't want to stop the play. So he brought up his flag to let her continue, and then obviously she was on the ground, so she's not scoring from there.
So here's Abby Kraus. Kraus shot a goal.
Great placement on that shot.
So again, off those types of penalties in that area, and Frontier's done a great job taking advantage of that. So that's Kraus's second.
16:05 to play in the half. Falcons back up 2, Frontier 5, Hamburg 3. Abby Kraus goal scorer.
Yep, so Kraus has 2. She scored the goal to make it 3-2, and now it's 5-3 to extend that lead back to 2.
This is a great game, and it's going by so fast because there are not a lot of goals being scored, so that clock is just running.
This is the type of game where, it's close. You just want them to play all night.
Yes, yes. Good lacrosse is always a pleasure to watch.
So Josker and Hunter going for the face-off. Loose ball taken in by Hamburg. And here they go on offense with Cousins.
It looks like they don't have the numbers yet. Hamburg offense is still seeping in from up top.
You got McGowan back there. And it looks like number 12, Mia Sirianni, behind the net, who has the ball. And they're going to reset it up. Vassallo has it. That's number 7, Stewart.
Hamburg looks to be the type of team that sets it up mostly from the top and works from the top. I haven't really seen much from behind. They're usually driving from the top and then getting hammered in the 8-meter and then taking that penalty shot. And it looks like they're working, again, their way in from the top.
Yeah, Cousins gets pushed out. Great defense by Zignicki. Now that shot, that one's going to go wide. A good look there.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the ball here, though, with Hamburg.
Just both teams. I mean, I know we have 8 goals, but great defense.
Absolutely great defense. The defense and the goalies are keeping both teams in this.
I didn't keep track, but how many goals that were scored off the penalty, and just the rare times, the goalies are making that save.
Yes.
So Hamburg trying to get into the middle here, and that was with Giardina. Gets knocked away, finally taken away by Frontier.
That was just good defensive footwork there, jamming that ball up.
That pass is going to go to Hayes, and Hayes scoops it up.
And Hayes is beating that press.
Well, it all started with the long pass from the goalie.
She fired that off quickly. That's what you want to see.
And it's number 7, McDonald. Behind the net. McDonald trying to get in the middle. She does. McDonald scores!
Great ISO work on McDonald.
When a nice play for McDonald, finding some space, and she nearly lost the ball. Stayed with it, and it's 6-3. McDonald gets her second. Timeout with 14:03. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back on WNY Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
All right, welcome back to Howie Field, Hamburg, for this crosstown rival. This is like Duke, North Carolina. I mean, these two schools are close. A lot of nice things about, I mean, yeah, this is a lacrosse game, but these girls play, you know, recreation leagues with each other. And one thing I've noticed coaching Hamburg little Cagers, I mean, whether you're Frontier or Hamburg, they're friends off the field, but when they're on the field, it's all about getting that W.
Oh, they are vicious tonight. They are definitely playing for their school colors only currently from the looks of it. We've seen a lot of chippy play, but it looks like the refs, like I said earlier, they're going to start calling it tight just to avoid any additional yellow cards that might be pulled. Although I don't think we've had any yellow cards so far, have we?
We have not.
Well, let's hope that we can keep this clean game going.
Well, let's see. So, you know, McDonald, we talked about her. She's gotten some goals. She's got 2. She had 14 coming in on the year. And then Kraus has scored as well. So she had 11 in the year. So it's some of the players that I thought would score have. You know, they've done a good job on Charlie Hunter. I mean, she's outstanding. A lot of goals, but they've done a good job defensively. Now, remember, Frontiers only give up 28 goals on the year. Not to the level of Lancaster, 10, and Clarence, 9. How about those two teams? 50 goals and 43 on the season, plus 40 and plus 34. Talk about defense we've seen tonight. Those two teams outstanding as well.
Julie Buccieri has really turned Lancaster into a powerhouse. In fact, little known fact, she was my coach in high school.
Well, how about that? So you have to say nice things then, right?
Well, I have to, right? No, Julie's great. She's doing a great work with that program, and she really puts her whole everything into it. But it is the same with these programs as well.
Before the end of the night, we'll give you a look at the other 3 conferences here for girls lacrosse, give you an update. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit as it's 6-3, as Frontier's gotten the last 2 after Hunter made it 4-3. So off the timeout from Hamburg, we're going to have a face-off at the top. It's always a little tough with Hamburg's number, but that's, I believe it's Josker here on the face-off and Hunter. And won by Hamburg? No.
No, it looks like we got an early.
You know, that's not something you see a lot in the boys and girls lacrosse. You see it a lot in box, though.
Yes. Well, and it also, I mean, we're taking our draw control in the air.
Yeah.
And ever so slightly, that's why we watch as officials, because you're going to see people moving their sticks early to get that advantage.
So Hamburg trying to get something going here with Stewart.
But it looks
Kraus.
like Frontier just fell over.
Yeah, Kraus has it. I'm sorry, that's Cousins. Cousins have it. I apologize. So Abby Cousins has it.
Yeah, she's going to let number 6 replace her on the defensive end.
Cousins had a good look. The Sirianni just couldn't control it. It was one of the best looks of the night here.
It definitely was clean. However, she couldn't finish. And we're running
Zignicki,
into that press.
She gets it on up. That's Zaudinski. Here's Frontier. There's a chance. Oh, no shot. McDonald had a great look there.
Yeah, it was a good decision to pull it out, though. There was too many there. She didn't have a clean shot.
Hunter's on them and knocks the ball out here with Varanges and a whistle.
It looks like a cross through the sphere a check through the sphere, and it's going to be self-start. We're outside the critical scoring area.
12:50 to go. 6-3 is the score. Yeah, and the net is Hayes. Maddie Hayes has got a couple tonight.
You know what I really like about the Hamburg defense is everyone has their sticks up. They're down. They're ready to go. They're ready to play once Frontier starts making a move into that 12-meter. And it looks like they're functioning solidly as a unit.
McDonald and passes on over to the right side. Looks like it's Varanges, and it is. Now down low. Kraus has it. And into the stick of Hayes. And back up to McDonald. Ooh, almost overhead, able to corral that in there. And it's number 5, Ziglickly, trying to find some space, and a whistle.
Yeah, we're going to have it across the body, and that should, if I'm correct, be an 8-meter, probably on the first or second inside.
So Ziglickly will have a chance here on the restart.
Okay, so he's going to set her up on the 12, and we're just clearing a lane.
And gets the ball knocked out of her stick. Great defense by the Bulldogs.
That was a very clean, good check.
Frontier able to keep this in here with McDonald. Oh, a little bit of a pick there. And McDonald, great job here by Hamburg.
I will say, also defense on both sides, great, but the off-ball movement for both teams on the offensive end is stellar.
Kraus got fouled.
She's going to put her right there, yep, on the dot, 4 meters away.
And how about that restart right there?
Yeah. Whistle start still on the dot there. And it just looks like they're still trying to work this in, but Hamburg is playing some really tough off-ball defense and keeping them out of the 8-meter.
Yeah, Hayes trying to find a little bit of wiggle room. Not that time. She scored a great goal, finding some space to the defense, but Hamburg's been tough.
They're trying to find that little chink in the armor there, but it doesn't look like, from here anyway, I can see one.
Yeah, Kraus denied again. They have to reset it up here.
But again, we also have to remember we got 10:20 left in the second half, and they're up by 3. I don't think they're in a rush.
No, they're trying to get a good look. And McDonald, the give and go, and it's taken away. It was a nice give and go trying to find Zadazinski. So Hamburg down by 3. They cut to 4-3, but the Falcons got the last 2. So here come the Bulldogs. And they finally get it on over, and that's number 18, McGowan.
Oh, and she drops it.
Yeah, she
no
dropped
pressure.
it, taken away by Hayes. Hayes, she's pressured by Grace Pavlovich, and finally gets it on over, and that's to Kraus.
Yeah, so, and they're in their defensive 30 now, and they're just going to, I bet, they're just going to work the ball around like they have been.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs here down by 3, they, just a quick loose ball as they try to get something set up here. So Frontier trying to kill some time. They did a great job the last time they had the ball.
They did, and that right there was a momentum killer for Hamburg. And we're going to set up an ISO.
Yeah, it's McGowan. McGowan. Oh, she tried to find the cutter there and almost got it to Ziglickly. Now, the Frontier still has the ball.
Yeah, that was a great recovery by Frontier. Good possession. And now they have time again to just play with it. And she's working her out.
Here's Hayes.
And we're clearing for another ISO.
So they're doing a great job here killing some time, aren't they?
Absolutely. And, oh, a charge call and a block.
Interesting call.
A very interesting call. And we're going to self-start again because we're outside that critical scoring area.
So Hamburg's going to bring up the ball here and find some space with Pavlovich, and she gets the ball knocked out again. Great job by the Falcons. Oh, and an even better job. Hamburg gets it right back with Cousins. Great defense. She's got some space, and she's looking to move forward. Cousins, nice little head fake there. And Frontier's going to reset this up here, but great defense from both teams at the midfield.
They are applying that pressure. They are not taking any chances here.
So Nichols going to pick up the loose ball.
Yes, Frontier is definitely pressuring out. And as you can see,
here's Vassallo. Vasallo shot and a goal.
What a play.
Vasallo had a lot of space, but she gets knocked down, stays with it, and puts it in, and a big goal. And we're down to 2.
That's hard for a goalie right there on the crease. I mean, you have a girl coming in, she's getting knocked around, she drops to her knees, and that ball still finds its way in. That's a tough one.
So 6-4, we'll take a look at number 10, Vasallo. She's got 17 goals on the year on 24 shots.
Oh,
so,
wow, quite accurate.
Yes, you know, Vasallo and Cousins and Hunter, and I believe they've all scored for Hamburg tonight.
Yep, and we're going to have another timeout, this time Frontier.
Timeout, 6-4. We'll be right back.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, welcome back here to How You Feel in Hamburg for this girls' rivalry night here in the conference number 1 between Frontier and Hamburg. It's 6-4 in a great game. Hamburg keeps battling back here. They were down by 1 a couple of times. Frontier's pulled away a little bit, but down to 2 off that great play from, we just said her name, Vasallo.
Yes, great play. She came in, again, like we were talking about during the break, you know, Frontier playing that, you know, backer zone. Unfortunately, the slide didn't come, and Vasallo was able to squeeze right down through the middle, and they hit her too late. The ball seeped into the net. It happens.
So 6-4, we talked about Frontier coming into this game at 7-2, Hamburg 6-3. So a very important game here. We talk about a 1-game difference here. Well, actually, let's see, 7-2, 6-3. So they're, is it a half game apart? I'm terrible at math.
I am as well. As soon as you started saying numbers, I stopped processing.
Well, we'll check that back. Francis looks like he's good at numbers, our producer. And honestly, he should know that and be able to tell me because I'm not. So 6-4, 7:52 remaining in second half here in this great game and great weather, especially how bad April and May has been. So Kraus gets the ball off the face-off win from Frontier, and they're going to set it up here and try to kill some time.
Yeah, she's going to bring it back to X, and, yeah, there she goes.
And guess who's got the ball behind the net? It's Hayes, Maddie Hayes. She's been outstanding behind the net, finding some space and gotten some goals as well.
Yeah, she's been a great quarterback this game. And they're spreading it out. And rightfully so. They've got to burn the clock down, right? They don't need another goal on their end anyway. And they're just going to work the ball around. Spreading it real wide past the 12. Textbook.
Here's Varanjas trying to get through 3 defenders. And loose ball. Great defense there from McDonald. But a whistle. Yeah.
Frontier has come up big in those 50-50 ground balls. That's what you want to see out of your team.
You see it in every form of lacrosse, the loose balls, you know, regain the possession, and how big possession is in lacrosse. It's huge.
It's so big, especially when you don't have a shot clock.
So Zignickley back there with Kraus. They've been big on the right side, and then you've got Hayes, who's parked herself back behind the net, and she's been the captain back there with that.
Yep, and again, off-ball movement looks great. You can tell that they're looking to set something up, but they're not in a rush.
Kraus has it. 6:20 remaining here. Kraus trying to find the cutter. Zignickley was trying to cut. Kraus gets pushed back for 4 defenders from Hamburg. Here's Hayes.
Great inside look. It looks like she's taking a beating, though, and she's going to pull it out.
And again, great job by McDonald, right? No reason to shoot it.
No reason to shoot it. That was a very good lacrosse IQ move. Pull it out. There's no reason to force that.
So Hayes and Kraus working behind the net here. As just about 2 minutes have come off this possession here.
They're doing a great job. And
so should Hamburg start pressing?
I was just going to say, Hamburg, you're probably going to see Hamburg start pressing out because they need possession of this ball.
Here's McDonald. Holds on to it. And that's number 6, Josker. Haven't called her name that much in the second half.
No, I think she's being smart. She's playing smart.
They quickly thought about cutting. Should they stop here? And time's a ticking here. There's McDonald. And just pure art here. And as a player, is it sometimes like, you want to score a goal and the coach says no?
No,
or you just understand the moment?
You understand the movement. And honestly, again, if you want to force that ball, there's a possibility.
And Kraus gets taken down here.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a cross-check call. Oh, the referee looks like they have opposing calls. Oh, they're still going to set her up with an 8-meter.
So when there's a disagreement between the refs, how's things decided?
Well, we decide AP on the coin toss. And then, whoever has AP, much like in basketball, they're going to get the ball, and then we switch AP after the call is made.
Here's Kraus, and a shot just goes wide. Yep. And it stays Frontier's ball as Hayes was down behind the net.
Yep, closest to the ball as it crosses the end line retains possession.
So, again, we talk about how big possession here is and just outstanding work. I mean, Hamburg's done great defense here, but just a work of art here on the offensive end for the Falcons.
Well, what you don't see a lot at the high school level is a lot of off-ball movement, and Frontier is doing a great job with their off-ball movement and keeping the Hamburg defense busy, quite frankly. They don't have time to, pressure out because the off-ball movement on the off-ball side over there, they're just moving.
That's Kraus who has it. She's pressured by Stewart. Kraus, loose ball, whistle. Yep.
Yeah.
We're in the same area as the last one.
Yeah. She likes making her move from there.
And that's really where we've seen her parked on the side. We talked about in the timeout, all these girls, the boys too, just play, the areas where they feel comfortable in.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially, as a right-handed player, she tends to switch over to her left, and she can get it out from over there. She's doing a great job quarterbacking the ball. Both of them are from behind the net.
So Hayes has the ball.
And now you can see Hamburg pressuring out from behind the net, which you don't typically see. And they're going to start closing off the adjacents.
Should they be closing off a little bit more, or is it hard to do that?
It's hard to do that behind the net, especially with the crease and the crease rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they're starting to cut off the adjacents to the ball.
And they do realize they're one mistake away from getting the ball as well.
Absolutely.
Another whistle here as Zadonsky was fouled.
Yep, she's going to put her on the 12, possibly clear a lane. Yep. Oh, that was a little scary there over the back. And you're going to start hearing these fans start screaming pressure.
So they've had the ball for over 5 minutes in this possession. Hamburg's trying, obviously, to get the ball. It hasn't happened.
Frontier, like I said, they're doing a great job possessing the ball. You've seen
and
little.
And we talk about, here's a good look.
Great look. And
shot, just went wide.
But they're making the smart looks, the smart passes, and they're taking the shots that should be there.
And their passes are very good too because they're able to control the ball. That one got away from them.
With the exception of that one.
Yeah, of course. I jinxed her. McDonald was able to corral it in though. Under 2 minutes to go, 1:40 to go. McDonald, and it gets knocked away. So Hamburg able to get the ball back here. Still some time, but they've got to move down the field quick.
90 seconds.
Now that ball taken away. Here's Frontier.
Oh, taken away again.
Yeah,
what a battle.
Josker got it stripped from Pavlovich.
And we're going to have what looks like a hanging hash 8-meter shot.
With 1:19 to go.
Everyone still has to clear out of the 8-meter. It doesn't look like they're cleared out here on the left side.
And we're going to add 4 seconds to make it 1:23 remaining.
Yeah, just a little clock violation. It happens.
There's a chance and a goal. Scored by Josker.
And that's hard. That's hard on that hanging hash. If you're not sealing that pipe off as a goalie, it's almost just give them the goal.
Frontier's 7th goal, her second of the game, number 6, Emily Josker.
So Josker gets her second of the game, 7-4. And again, you know, that's how the game's played out. Frontier's gotten a lot of goals in that way, and it's tough on the defense, tough on the goalie. He made some saves, but it's tough. I mean, you're down by 3, and how many goals do you give up in that area? And Frontier's give up some goals in that area too.
Absolutely. Like I said, this game was going to come down to goalies. And you know, again, had she made that save, huge momentum changer. But unfortunately, that just didn't happen for Hamburg.
All right, so Charlie Hunter has the ball here. And that pass just a little high.
Yeah, and it's going to, change the possession. Frontier's going to take that.
Falcons did a great job getting there at the end here to get that possession back.
1 minute to play.
As 1 minute to go here in this second half and in this game.
A little bit of an errant pass from the goalie.
Hamburg trying to get the loose ball.
It looks like it's going to be Hamburg ball.
And
no, we've got a timeout.
We got a timeout here. All right, we're going to stay here. So 7-4, 44 seconds to go. Well, we were just at the end of the game. We'll do it now. Just quick thoughts here on conference number 2. Orchard Park, Grand Island, they're the leaders in first and second.
You know, Grand Island has made tremendous strides with their program. They're not as new as some of the programs that are spouting up around here in Section 6, but their coach is, whatever she's doing a great job. They play fast, they play hard. They're probably going to take that conference. I'm going to make that prediction.
And how about conference number 3? I mean, with Seneca West here, 8-2, 135 goals, but you got 3 teams with over 100 goals. Lakeshore Silver Creek almost 100. That is a high-powered conference.
Yes, it is. Those offenses from those games, I have a Lakeshore game coming up. They do not play around. They are snipers around the crease.
Small fact, I used to live out in Lakeshore District.
Oh.
Never went to Lakeshore. All right, as we wrap up the 4th conference, North Tonawanda.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds familiar.
It does.
116 goals scored on the year, plus 84. They lead the conference 8-1 overall, but Salamanca Randolph right behind them. They can score 200 goals. By far, they lead in goals, and they've got a couple game lead over Sweet Home as well. Talk about that conference.
Well, I did ref the North Tonawanda game a couple of weeks ago. They're also a run and gun team, and I did see the North Tonawanda game versus Salamanca, and North Tonawanda kind of ran all over them. So that's unfortunate, but that'll be a good game to watch when it comes up.
Here's Vassallo. It has it and a whistle. So outstanding play in all 4 conferences. I mean, the goals and the records. It's going to be an outstanding playoff, and a playoff start in just a few weeks. Can you believe it already?
It's gone by fast. What my favorite thing is about playoffs in this time of year is seeing the cross-section play between 5 and 6.
So Vassallo has it off the reset. Vassallo. Oh, and a great save. The ball bounced by. But a nice save there from Druskowicz. And sometimes you just want that ball to hit you, don't you?
Absolutely. And she did a great job with getting her stick, driving it all the way to the ground. And we're at 23 seconds, and it's going to probably start getting chippy from the looks of it. Goalie's got the ball coming out. Frontier's going to retain. Well,
ball knocked away. Hamburg's
spoke
got
too
it. The final shot. Oh, it went in.
What a goal.
And Abby Cousins with 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, she was able to snatch that ball. She knew exactly where she was going with it.
So Cousins will add it to her total. And at the end of the day, though, I mean, yes, you're going to lose by 2, but great job by Hamburg. I mean, they just didn't give up. They're going to get a late goal for their hard work.
Yes. Yes. And again, that kind of teamwork and knowing exactly where you're going with the ball when you have it instead of taking that extra second or 2 off of your possession, that's why they were successful just now.
And one of the rare goals as we get the face-off between Josker and Hunter. And that's going to do it here with 3 seconds to go. Hamburg's just going to throw the ball up, and unfortunately they're going to run out of time tonight. So, but that goal, one of the rare times where a shot from 20 yards out went in, and they had space.
Yes. I mean, that's a beautiful thing about lacrosse, right? It's like any given Sunday. You don't know.
So Frontier will improve to 8-2. They're going to gain some separation on the Bulldogs. They're going to fall to 6-4. But a very good game with Frontier coming up 7-5 in the gold category. And what are your thoughts on this game?
It went by very quickly.
Yeah.
But again, it's a low-scoring game. I honestly have not seen this type of low-scoring game in all the games I've ref for this season. Very hard-fought contest on both sides of the ball. Both of these teams wanted it, and Frontier just fought a little bit harder, it looks like.
All right, player of the game for Frontier to put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot for Frontier. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Hayes. She really stuck out to me.
Really?
She
I was going to say the same thing.
She quarterbacked the ball. Everything kind of ran through her. You have that unsung hero with her.
All right. Well, for Hamburg, I have to go with Cousins. She's got a couple goals. I mean, she was dangerous when she had a chance to be.
And the way that they
finished.
played her.
And they played her tough. And
they had to.
I know Hunter she only got the one, but she made the most of her moment to get a chance. And that's tough because they played her tough. To think of how great they played her. The one time, that shows you, she only got one goal, but the one time they made a mistake on her, the ball went in the back of the net. Shows you a great player even with the one.
100%, I have to agree with you. Great player, great game. I mean, and a perfect night to do it. I'm glad the weather held out.
All right, Amber, this was a pleasure. Next time, be on time so we can talk more.
I will, I promise.
For Amber Hill and Francis Beck producing, I'm Joe Daniel. Thank you for listening to Girls Across on WNY Athletics. Frontier wins 7-5. Join us for more boys and girls across and boys baseball and softball throughout the season. Good night from Hamburg.